Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to talk about directed writing task on the whole. Directed writing task is all about following the directions. So first thing that you must keep in your mind is that always follow the directions or instructions given in the question. So we have discussed speech writing, and today we are going to discuss article writing, report writing, email writing, and letter writing. We'll be discussing them one by one. So let's talk about the article writing first. So article writing or directed writing, I think there is a dilemma of this directed writing task that students think that they have to, like if you have been given two texts, this is one text and this is second text. So students think that they have to just analyze these two tasks, whereas you have nothing to do with these two tasks except getting help from it. You have to take out points from this and then write your own article. It is the same thing as you have been given an assignment and you take help from Google. You write there, you take help from Chat GPT, you take out in written form something and then you use it for yourself. So in this case, directed writing tasks, two given text, they are just a stimulant, they are just a help, and you have to use them for guiding you. Now when we talk about article writing, so first thing that you have to keep in your mind is this is your article, right? You have to write this. It has nothing to do with the people given in the text. This is your article, and here I have a picture for you from a magazine. Basically this is called a magazine article. So how an article looks like in a magazine, so look at this. The title is given, Yellow Dogs Travels, and then by, after that the name of the writer is given there. After that then the introduction, and then first paragraph, and if they have four paragraph, five paragraphs, they you can have as many paragraphs as you want. But for an article you must have a heading, a headline, and after that the name of the person who is writing. So in this case you can see it. Look at this. How to get along with anyone, the title, and then by the name of the writer is given there. Third one is I love being older. The title is given and then the name of the writer by is given there. So in all these three pictures you see that the most prominent thing in this is your title. Whatever in an article, whatever you're going to write, article's headline or title is a kind of a door towards or gateway towards your article. When I open a magazine, I'm reading it like in this way. You can see the picture. If it's written there, Harrison Ford, I love being older. So I would read the article's headline and then I will think, okay, let's read it, or I think it must be boring, I should not read it. So the title that you are choosing for yourself, that must be very interesting, and do not write a complete sentence or a sentence that has 9, 10, or 11 words in it. Your title, your headline must not be more than 5 words, right? When I say must not be more than 5 words, there are no hard and fast rules for anything, but there are a few things that there are a few rules that you should make for yourself. So when you are writing a title, it must not be more than 5 words. So choose a good title so that when I read that magazine, I should stop there and I should read your article. After that, write your name the way it is. And these days in academic writing, it is a practice that name of the title, the title or byline, that means written the name of the author, they are written in the middle of the page, the way you can see they are written here. So you need to write the title and then the name of your own name. Like today I have chosen the same text that we have discussed about, or then when we were discussing the speech we use the same text that was about zoos. So I just wanted to show you the difference, that if we have one text, how can we use the same text for different purpose. If the text is regarding zoos, how can we use it for article writing, how can we use it for report writing, how can we use it for email writing, what could be the difference, how can we use it for writing an informal letter. So this video will help you to understand the difference between an article and a speech, the difference that a report has, there are difference that you can see between a formal letter and informal letter. So the topic is same and we have already discussed it. It is whether zoos should be banned or not, but when we write the question there's a difference, right? So again, text A is against the zoos, and text B, let me see, nothing is better than a trip to the zoo. So text A is in favor of zoo and text B is against zoos. So question is here, we have read this question, that you have read 2 comments about zoos. We have done this is a speech question, so we are going to modify this and we have to write, this time we have to write an article. So basically for article writing, your question must be that you have to write an article for young people about on the topic whether zoos should be banned or not. So you have to write an article on the topic whether zoos should be banned or not, and you have to write the article for young people. So your audience is young people and you have to write an article for them. Basically it has a nature of a debate, so it is a kind of an argumentative or persuasive article. Again, you all know that you are going to be judged for evaluation. Evaluate the ideas and opinions in both texts. Give your own views about whether or not zoos should be banned based on what you have read in the text. In case of an article, here you will be given that begin your article with a suitable headline. Now, the purpose of your article is argumentative, you want to make your point, or it is sometimes informative, that you are going to inform people, you are going to spread awareness. So even if it is informative, the tone or the purpose is to just present an argument. So it is going to be argumentative, persuasive and discursive. A debate must be there, whether you are writing an article, speech, letter or anything. Your argument must be there, a logical reasoning also. So audience is, in this case, because you are writing for your magazine, a school magazine, so your audience, the person who is going to read it, can be a student, a parent, a school, or anyone from school community, or maybe a general public also. So the tone that you are going to adopt is going to be formal or neutral. Again, we have these 6 points from 6 points in favor of zoos and 5 points against zoos. Format of the article is that you will start it, you will write the title. When the word title is written here, kindly please understand that you are not going to use the word title there. Simply write the title that you have. See, can you see? Yes, I love being older. So you have to write the title that you have chosen, not the word title there, because there are some students who still write the word title there and after that they write their title. No, simply write the title, that whatever the title is that you have chosen for yourself, you're going to write that. After that, byline, simply write by, put a colon there, means 2 dots, and after that write your name. Then introduction, first paragraph, body, second and third paragraph, and then conclusion in fourth paragraph. Here you can see it is written there and we have discussed it. Now if you have to start writing an article and the topic is same, we had already discussed it as a speech. When we were discussing it as a speech, it was different, but now we are discussing it as an article. So the title is Should Zoos Stay or Go? After that, write by and then write your name in the middle. And then this is our introduction paragraph. Zoos have always been a popular spot for family fun, school trips, and getting up close with wild animals without hopping on a plane. But not everyone agrees they are a good thing. While some believe zoos help educate us, protect endangered species, and offer great value for a day out, others argue they do more harm than good, impacting animals' well being just for our entertainment. So, are zoos awesome or awful? Let's dive into both sides of debate and see whether they should stay or go. This is our introduction paragraph and it must be general. Whether all these points are written in the text or not, it must be a general introduction, and you will understand, you will discuss the points one by one in second and third paragraph. Now, the last paragraph of your article. In a nutshell, now when you are ending it, do not write the last paragraph, do not start the last paragraph with "in my opinion." Kindly do not do that. That's too childish. Write to sum up, to conclude, in conclusion, or the thing that I like, or my favorite, this phrase, in a nutshell. While zoos might seem like a fun and affordable day out, it's important to think about what's happening behind the scenes. Are the animals truly happy, or are we just using them for our own entertainment? As young people, we have the power to ask questions, learn more, and speak up for what we believe is right. Whether you support zoos or think they should be banned, one thing's for sure: animals deserve respect and care. This is the way we are going to end our article. Okay, so now second thing, so here we saw how we are going to use the same text for article writing. I have given an introduction and a conclusion. Then in the middle you can write the things that we have already discussed for speech writing. Many believe that all those kind of things you can write while evaluating the text, but the start and conclusion is definitely different when we are writing an article and when we are writing a speech. So the difference must be there, in you have to keep that in front of you. Now second thing is then report. The format of the report is that you will start it with "to the principal." Any, if you are writing it to your principal, if you are writing it to the director, if you are writing it to the chairman, so you are going to write it to that specific person. So here this report I am writing to the principal, that's why I have written it here, to the principal, comma, then leave a space, then subject proposed ban on zoos, then leave a line, space, then introduction first paragraph, body second and third paragraph, conclusion fourth paragraph, and end your report with "yours faithfully." And after that write your full name. Here I didn't write the word full name because some student they just write here full name and then leave it. So write your name the way I have written it here. Or you can, after "yours faithfully," you can leave some space, you can sign it, you can put your signatures there, and then after that you can write your full name, or simply write your full name after that. So this is the format of the report, a formal report that we write. You all have these pages with you. Okay, so there's one more thing, in the introduction of the, in the format of the report, in introduction paragraph you will, in first paragraph you will state the purpose of writing, why you are writing, and you must state the purpose very clearly, that why you writing that report. In the body, definitely you will evaluate, you will develop the text, you will give your arguments, you will counter argue, you will give your own opinion in second and third paragraph, and in the closing paragraph you will summarize the text, you will endorse it with your own point that we have these advantages and disadvantages, but I think it should be done like this. And in report writing there's another thing that you must do, and that is giving recommendations. You must give recommendations when you talk about report writing. When you are writing a report to your principal, you are writing a report to someone you know. Basically we write reports to people in authority, so here you have to write it like this. Now let's have a look at the report. Yes. So we are going to start it like this. To the principal, space, subject, space, proposed ban on zoos, space. Then when it is a report, basically you are writing a letter, you are writing a report to your principal on the topic whether zoos should be banned or not. So you are going to start it like this. This is the formal way of writing a report. Any kind of report that you are writing, whatever the topic is, you can start it and end it the way I'm writing it here. Look at it. I am writing this report to highlight the reasons why a ban on zoos should be seriously considered. While zoos are often seen as places of education and entertainment, there is growing concern about the negative impact they have on animal welfare. Evidence suggests that animals in captivity can suffer from behavioral issues, limited space, and reduced life expectancy. Furthermore, the use of public funds for maintaining zoos could be better allocated to conservation efforts in natural habitats. This report will explore these issues in detail and argue that keeping animals in artificial enclosures for human enjoyment is both outdated and unethical. This is the start of the report. Now you will discuss all those 6 points that we have seen earlier, 6 in favor and 5 against. You are going to discuss them in second and third paragraph, and then last paragraph. Look at the conclusion. In conclusion, although zoos may appear to offer educational value and recreational opportunities, recreational means related to entertainment, the ethical and welfare concerns they raise cannot be ignored. The evidence points to significant drawbacks, including, basically, we are writing in favor of banning, okay? So that's why our tone is like this, including compromised animal health, questionable use of resources, and inadequate living conditions. Therefore, it is recommended. Now, you have to give recommendations in the last paragraph also. Therefore, it is recommended that the school support efforts to raise awareness about these issues and consider endorsing a ban on zoos in favor of more humane and sustainable alternatives such as wildlife sanctuaries and virtual learning experiences. After that, you will add one more sentence. Please let me know if I can be of any more assistance. Thank you for your time and consideration. In your report, you will add such kind of a sentence at the end. Then leave some space, one line, yours faithfully. Then you can put your sign after that, and then after that you will write your name. And that's all for a report writing. After that, we are going to discuss letter and email writing. Allah Hafiz.